Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a reading here. I already started pulling a couple of cards. If you've never been here before, thank you for being here. Thank you for finding your way here. And if you have been here before, thank you for supporting me. I feel the energy of a lot of my, not a lot, several of my OGs that have been here since the beginning. So there's definitely something in this for you, especially. But for those of you that are new, there's something about going back to the source, like you being the OG, you being the original. There's something here about separation and the reason for separation, the reason for needing to separate. For some of you, it goes way back to abandonment wounds. 111 on my recording. There's the validation right there. There's a lot of you who are, a lot of us, who are examining and dealing with the subconscious energies surrounding abandonment wounds and the way that it shows up in your life and the situations that you end up putting yourself in. One of them is breadcrumbs, looking for breadcrumbs, accepting just breadcrumbs of love from people for fear of abandonment because they're not invested or they're not committed in the first place. Normally I have my music on too, so if you don't know me, I get messages through music too. And right when I was tuning in and meditating to come on here, the only song that I heard was Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. Only darkness every day. So it's like, your light, someone else is draining your light. They're attached to you just for your light, because they can't find it on their own. And a lot of people on this channel, the way that you affect other people, the way that you work on your light, the way that you do the work on yourself, your light is meant to activate other people, to want more light, to want to grow, to want to attract more, be happier, manifest more, just have more, be more, expand and grow. You're meant to activate that in them. And they feel the pull of that so much when they're around you. But they just don't have all the knowledge yet that they need in order to know how to get it on their own. And so it brings up the wounds in them that makes them attached to other people. They weren't taught properly by their mother or their father or something about how to take care of themselves in that way. And so they're attached to you. So there is a situation in your life. First, I want to tell you, if you want to learn how to master all of this, if you really want to know how to do the work, for me, my first step on this journey when I awakened, and I do feel like there's this wave of people who are awakening right now. My first step was, well, I had a reading done first. That was just like, you're an empath. And I was like, oh, I just heard that term yesterday. I know, it totally describes me. And I don't know what it means, but I think I found my, the path and the information that I need. Let me keep following that. And then it led me to watching more card readings and learning to read myself and then taking a Reiki class. So for some of you, Reiki is not just something that you do, it's something that you are. It's an energy that you access that gives you, especially Holy Fire Reiki that I do, gives you access to the knowledge of your authentic self and reconnection to the source of you. And so if that stirs something in you, if you're interested in that, I have a Reiki Level 1 class online coming up this weekend, 444 on my recording. That's a sign for somebody. Just click on the link down in the box below. Sign up for the class. We still have a couple of spots left, okay? All right, so one of the question that's most present right now, and like I said, I usually have my music on, but all they said was to think about that song. That was the song that came on. And after that, you need to sit in silence for a little bit. It's like we need to listen to the silence. Not only listen to the silence, just know that someone says a lot more with their silence than they do with their words. Sometimes people's words are spells because they're under the spell of trauma and fear, and they don't want to lose you. There's a boss who doesn't want to lose you. But once they know that they give you breadcrumbs. Here's 50 more cents an hour, or $1 an hour. Here. Are you happy now? Can you please stay? Can you please stay overworked and still underpaid for me, please? I really need you. As soon as that happens, it goes back to the same thing over and over and over again. They need you. They're attached to you because it lightens the load and blah, blah, blah. Okay? So you need to listen to what they're not saying. And the question right now is why? Why is this situation happening? Why? Why do they keep doing that over and over again? Why? Like, what is the pattern? Where is this coming from inside of me? I know that I've been looking at that for the last 2 weeks especially. Why is this happening? This situation that's been going on for 8 months, 2 different situations that are very similar. But why? Where is that coming from inside of me? I really don't want to recreate this pattern. I don't want it to happen. And like, I know that I'm creating my life. How am I creating that? Why? Part of it has to do with your intuition, trusting your intuition, just knowing, feeling, gut instinct. If your gut instinct is to run, red flag, run. Don't think about it. Don't overthink it. Trust your gut. It's like, but, everything on paper looks really great. Why would I leave it? It's just a sense that I have. It's just a feeling that I have. These situations, whatever it is that you're going through, is meant to tune you back into you, who you are, free you. Some of you are like slaves right now. I was just talking to a friend of mine yesterday about how her boss is kind of like dictator energy who almost, it seems, has her enslaved. Can treat her however he wants because, job security. And yet there's still something happening behind the scenes that she can sense something is coming. They're cooking something up and it's adversarial and it's against me. This situation is meant to free you from lifetimes of enslaved energy, where you are a slave to the imprint of what other people say you should be versus who you really are. It's like your authentic self, who you really are. This free soul inside of you is trapped. Do you feel stuck right now? Do you feel stuck? This is a big deal because you are, or it appears that you are, because you think that you don't have a choice. You think you don't have a choice. That's another thing she and I were talking about. You always have a choice. You always have a choice. But I'm tied by money. Well, that's your choice, to stay tied to the money. If you don't allow the money to imprison you, let it work for you and attract something else that's going to pay you even more in a situation that looks at your value. Like, you're actually underpaid right now. So you're holding on to that money in the way that they value you, but they are undervaluing you. So that choice, and same thing goes for relationships. They are undervaluing you, but they're there. I'm getting these breadcrumbs and I'm getting, what they're able to give me. That's what it is. You're settling. You feel stuck, but it's because you're settling, because you're afraid of what's beyond that. You're afraid of changing your lack mentality. There's something about you that holds tight to your old story of lack, And this is all I can get. Because of your parents, it all goes back to those initial wounds. We know that. So it's just like, well, I've seen that before. Why? Why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening? Whatever it is that you have going on right now, there is massive change coming up. If you watched my last video, if you haven't, go back and watch it, where I said, feels like you're going crazy. Does it feel like you're going crazy right now? You are on the verge of a big change and opening up to knowledge, energetic knowledge that's going to help you to craft your life, not react to your life that you've created subconsciously. There's a big change coming up. You got to flow with it. Trust your gut, your intuition. This situation that you have going on is a test for you to trust your intuition, not your mind. So you're asking the question, why? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? And you're trying to think it to death and think your way out of it and figure out a different way and not feel your way into what it is that's already there. There's something that's already there. All you have to do is step into it. The universe is forcing this change. 11:11 on my recording. So you can choose to step into it with grace, to trust yourself, your knowing who you are, and choose you. Or the universe can force it to happen, and you can keep resisting, and you can be in pain, and you can push against it and recreate this old story over and over and over again. But let's say you get fired. You're going to get another job where that exact same thing happens if you don't choose your path. This relationship, you can wait until, eventually they abandon you like you knew they were going to, or you can choose yourself now, step forward onto the path that it's what you're asking for. So choose it and go get it. Or just allow it to come in. Facing your abandonment fear means taking the choice to let go yourself. The universe is creating this change for you. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? The universe is like, you don't need to know that. You just need to know that it is happening for a reason. And the reason is for your highest good, for your freedom, for you to be free to be you. That's all the reason you need to know. There's some sort of subconscious belief that says, but I can't be me. I'm not good enough. Or trusting my intuition is not that's not how you make money though. I mean, I have to do it this way. I have to do it this way. I have to do it that way. I can't be me. My brain doesn't function that way. So you're going to keep fighting against it and fighting against yourself. And you are always going to win. The real you is always going to come out. There's an intention set on not only this video, but on this channel, that I'm tuning into the energy of those of you who are watching this video because you want to move forward and to grow and to take this information and grow and go. I have this picture on my mirror over here. It says, grow through what you go through. You're now wanting to move forward and do the work. Just get past this part. Okay? There's a desire inside of you. There's a real desire inside of you. There is this passion that's being ignited inside of you that not only is like calling to you, but it's calling out to other people too. This is calling in your people. You're missing your support network around you, the collective of people who are like, yeah, I'm going to be me. And yes, this is a thing. Yes, this is a profession. It's called this. It's called psychic life coach. card reader. I use cards for that. I channel information. I have all these tools that I use. But the title is Coach. That's for those of you in the 3D realm who kind of need that, the scope of that word, to know how I direct you. I do it psychically through the channeling of however I channel it. Did you know that was a thing? Did you know that that was a profession? I didn't until just now. But we can create it. Where's the major for that in college? Let's create it. It's out there. It's just you got to piece it together from this place and from this school and from this school and from this online resource and blah, blah, blah. We can do that. But it's creating this desire. It's calling out to other people who are like, yeah, that describes me. Yeah. How do I get a certification in that to validate, to have it validated to other people? Let's create one. The full moon, this full moon coming up is going to be a big one. This is the number 11 card here too. This full moon is very important. There's something very important that you need to let go of. You need to let go of this hold that you believe someone else has on you. It's the fear that has a hold on you, the fear of abandonment. Why is this happening? Because you need to let go. You have to learn to let go and let in. You have to let go to let in. I have another video that they're just showing me the thumbnail of it that I'm going to post in the description box below. And I'm pretty sure it's titled, Let Go to Let In. I'm going to go back and watch it too, actually. So from here, go and watch that one too. That's the message for today, okay? It's almost like, zoop, that's it. Take that with you. Leading up to the full moon, we have some energetic work to do in order to be able to let go. Let go and receive, let go and receive, let go and receive. Okay, I'm going to let go of this tight hold. I'm going to let go of this fear. I'm going to let go of this tight hold. It's not abandonment, it's redirection. It's this season has ended. I just heard the best thing my dad ever did was leave. That was the best thing he ever did. All right. Love you guys.